going into the biggest LAN of the year, which we just announced to be November 3rd to November 5th. So here we go. Sgrape fighting for Europe up against Impala on Brawlhalla. Impala trying to get in that top 4, and already so much damage coming in through. Gets the recovery towards the top of the stage, had nothing else to play with there. Gets that dash jump Nair, charges the end stick as much as he can off of a gravity cancel. You can do half of a charge while airborne.
Okay.
And it's been all Sgrape so far at the beginning of this game.
Sgrape is popping off here. I mean, he is getting tons of damage. Already has Impala. The red D-Sig, not going to be enough to KO.
Has the fastfall beneath that weapon throw. Lance picked up, dash jump Sarah, and Impala's out of there. Left side of the stage, Sgrape nearly 0 to knockouts him here in game number 1.
Wow. That was...
all on spear. The Lance was the finishing Sarah, right? It was all spear there. Nairs are coming through again, and he's looking for these landings, and those neutral lights are coming through, and Impala is still trying to get something started here. Ground pound could be it.
Yeah.
Goes for the pogo. Second pogo, weapon throw.
Hasn't touched.
Oh, that egg drop into weapon throw. Is that going to be it? D-like ground pound. Impala.
Oh, wow.
Answered back so fast. That was so amazing, actually.
Yeah. I mean, that was just a full stock gone. So fast. Both of these players in less than a minute.
Okay. And now I'm wondering where the momentum is after that, right? Because Sgrape did it completely off of his neutral game, and Impala did it completely off of his edge guard.
Yeah.
And there was a sense of urgency with that edge guard, too. Goes right back with the spear, doesn't get the weapon throw right afterwards. Dare in a neutral light sends him off the side of the stage, and Sgrape with the lance now being picked up. Ground pounds in neutral. Those never fail to amuse you, Phil. Every single time you're like, what? Punished him with a lance ground pound?
Yeah.
It's just so goofy seeing it hit above stage.
Yeah. It's so fun. So fun to watch.
Oh, but the down stick comes through. And we saw Laura's with great success with that, and we're not going to see, we're still going to be seeing it there. Like you said, you made a really good point. Spear struggles at covering stacked like that, and the down sig is perfect for that.
Both characters right now have a very good stacked option. But I believe that Kai's is a little bit faster.
Maybe a little bit stronger and consistent. Well, I don't know. They're both really strong.
They're both great.
Let's face it.
Yeah.
Oh, recovery. Early damage. Sarah's him off. I don't think he's got any jumps.
That's it.
He got Sarah across the stage, but he never landed on the stage, which is why he was sweating so soon back to the stage there. So it's 1 stock to 1 right away. Will he weapon starve? No, Impala picks up the spear. Ooh. And Sgrape, I think, tried to pivot sidelight and just fell off the side of the stage with that stair there.
Yeah, I mean, he's been outspacing right now very well. The gameplay has been super explosive.
Nice down sig. Just trying to break up the pressure. Ooh. Both players looking for the anti-air on the downlight, and Impala ends up winning out. All those sidelights are going to work when Impala's that airborne. He's not trying to fastball there. That's a good Sarah punish, but he's going to need more than that.
Yeah.
Nair dashes forward, has Impala off the side of the stage, dash jumps, dodges backwards.
Okay.
Pogos are coming through, and Impala's going to have that wall slip activating sooner and sooner, but they cross each other up, and the down sig, just like the stock before, takes Sgrape off the left side of the stage. And that was a really great comeback coming out from an Impala.
Yeah, that was insane, honestly. Like, Sgrape had a huge lead at the start, all the momentum, and then Impala just shut it down with that edge guard.
Oh, yeah, and it wasn't a total shutdown, right? It was like he sapped some of the momentum out of him, and then Sgrape still had stuff going on.
Yeah.
It was that down sig that hit that I think really solidified the momentum being in Impala's favor, because once Sgrape tried to go for this edge guard again, Impala was just able to land onto the stage to get the down sig right afterwards, right? Like, he's putting up these downers, trying to bait some reaction from Sgrape, and Sgrape goes for the weapon throw. That's what it was.
Yeah.
He didn't toss it over the stage, but then he continued his movement right afterwards, and Sgrape on the Nai.
Swap to the Queen Nai.
Wow. Okay. Not feeling the Lance in this matchup. We're talking so much about how he's the best Lance player ever, and now he's on the Nai here on Brawlhalla. So it's like, I mean, I guess one way to deal with high defense is even higher force.
Yeah.
Right?
And high defense, too.
And if you're just doing that well with the signature kit, I mean, why not? Try it out here in game number 2 in the quarterfinals for elimination bracket. Impala adapting faster this game than he did the previous one.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like Sgrape, his spear was doing really well last game, and the guitars.
What?
The guitars are doing really well this game.
Sgrape just has every weapon in the game on lock?
Yeah.
Okay, Qatar's taking him off the top. Let's see if Impala can answer back as quickly as before. He's got the spear. Down sig is absolutely an option here, but he goes for the ground pound instead. Knocks Qatar's out of Sgrape's hands. Great exhaust recovery. That was so quick.
Oh,
dive kick. Does he fight back again unarmed? He is. He's just fighting unarmed. He's not going to go for the weapon at all. Impala doesn't know what to do. Dive kick comes through again. Pivots the Nair so that it avoids the ground pound. Spot dodges the Mammoth, picks up the guitars, goes straight over to the spear. D-Light side air. Sgrape moving phenomenally here. Finally, D-Light recovery will break up that pressure, but that was an amazing stock from Sgrape.
That's a great extension for Sgrape. I mean, he really put out some damage there. And I mean, a lot of it was unarmed. Like, that was crazy.
Did you know Queen Nai is the lowest movement speed legend in the game?
Yeah.
Because Sgrape's making me believe otherwise with how fast he's going.
The dash changes are like insane right now.
You still feel it in the air, though, right?
Yeah.
The movement speed, you can like see when Sgrape's airborne. That's why he's really trying to go for these dash cancels, because movement speed affects your ground trajectory as well as your air trajectory, which is why Queen Nai for a while has been so unpopular, despite how overloaded every other stat is for her.
Yeah.
Down to comes through up that dash. Wow. Okay, he's one stock away from even it up 1-1 on the Nai of all characters, and the spear was what he was doing the best with in the game before this.
Yeah.
So it's not totally out of left field. I mean, it's pretty wild.
Okay, Impala though, getting some good damage here. He needs it. Throws out a D6 to get punished. Oh, dude, my God.
Impala's so good at adjusting after missing one signature. He's like, oh, that down stick didn't work. Okay, I'll try again with the side light. And he evens up right away. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Sgrape had like a full stock lead, but now it's down to even. Impala starting to get carried like a lot of momentum there.
And neutral sig, great punish. One of the biggest weaknesses of Queen Nai is, as strong as those signatures are, you are in lag for like 2 hours. Still see people get caught by it anyways.
Yeah.
Oh, great string starter. Goes for the end light. Dare sends the guitars out of his hands, has to pick up the spear. Let's see what he's got. Side sig would be crazy here.
Yeah.
Oh, surely. Oh, he tried for it. He tried for it. He can't do it again, right? Putting up the down sig there. Oh, he might be fishing a little too hard now. Nair comes through. Impala throws the weapon down, doesn't pick up a new one, tries to cover it stacked. Guitar's picked up. Sidelight gets hit by the Sarah, and now Impala's got an edge guard opportunity. Weapon throw into recovery, gets the Nair. One recovery will do it. He gets it. Sgrape popping off for that victory. That was it had to have been the one less damage and that recovery would not have knocked out.
Yeah.
And that's what it felt like there. That was so clutch coming out from Sgrape there that he's got to take a moment to breathe after that one, because he's bringing it to game 3.
I feel like the Queen Nai stats definitely helped there a lot, keeping him alive and getting that KO.
Yeah. No, he played fantastically. I mean, it's dependent on his ability to utilize the dash movement with the character, because otherwise you're not fast enough to be able to do it. And he was good to not fall into that Queen Nai signature spamming mindset, right? When the side stick came out and the down stick came out, I was like, dude, you can't do that. Impala's going to destroy you for it. And he stopped it right afterwards, went right back into that flow state, and was able to get that recovery. That's like the best way that you can catch somebody out of the air. We see guitar finishers like that all the time, right? You get your nairs, you get them airborne, you babysit their landing, and unlike a sword nair, guitar recovery will actually just knock out what it needs to.
Yeah. Getting into game number 3 here. Sgrape with the spear in hand. You gonna weapon starve? No. Yes, there we go. Guitars to build up damage. Although it's fairly even here. Impala fights with the unarmed, doesn't go for the weapon.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not. Okay, there, finally does it. Clashes with the side light.
Yeah.
Lands with the side air stacked, and Sgrape takes advantage of that. Neutral light into recovery. Tries to find some nairs of his own, and Impala's got him with that landing side air side light dodge in place. Goes for the anti-air on the neutral light, and just whiffs. What an amazing wake up GC side light to avoid the precise D-light hitbox, and then still get the punish. Really clever. The down sig disarms him.
Spear.
Oh, there's so many. Haymaker hits. Queen Nai never die. Makes it back.
Yeah.
Weapon throw up. Right around the toss of the spear. Gets the pogo and the knockout. Really great edge guard from Impala. That was tough to do. Most players just get hit by that and they go back to center stage.
Getting some good damage here. Sgrape needs to get this stock back quickly, and the Haymaker does it.
It's a good way to do it.
Wow.
Got hit by one on the previous stock and was like, here, how does this feel? Not great, Impala's probably thinking. But he's fighting back just fine.
Yeah.
Oh. I'm realizing more and more that, at least in this matchup, being off stage against Impala is way worse than Impala being off stage against Sgrape.
Yeah.
With how it's playing out. Sgrape's not playing the kind of Queen Nai guitars where it's like you're off stage and you might lose your stock at yellow. He's trying to get these neutral wins whacked up so he can take them off the top.
Yeah, it's tough playing off stage with such low speed. Because if he sends you off, it's hard to get back. Very difficult.
Light. Impala not falling for it. Side sig punish. That was so rough too.
Yeah.
The power of the neutral sig there for Kaya is that you could slide as far as you need to, so you could cover those dodge, like those jump backs that he went for there. Because I thought Sgrape had the right idea. He just didn't fade back enough.
Yeah, and that might have been because of the low speed from Queen Nai.
That's actually a really good point.
Yeah.
It's something that we're able to see there, because you can't get that you can't get that dash. You can't dash jump backwards.
Yeah.
Side stick, it's whiffs, D-Light side air. Neutral stick comes through again. One more of those will do it, and Sgrape might be like, okay, the Queen 9 may have run its course.
Yeah.
Side light and the pivot side air. Impala sends him off the right side of the stage. Down tick could do it here. Recovery could do it there. D-Light recovery is not even going to be enough.
I think there it is.
Nice. Queen 9, one of the few legends that has the actual range to be able to deal with that.
Yeah.
In a way that's going to instantly punish. But D-Light neutral stick will take him off the top, and Impala JV2s into game 3 and is 1 game away from having 2 NA players in top 4.
Yeah.
Really, really big deal here. Sgrape, what does he have? Do you look at that performance with Queen 9 and go, that could do it, that could win again?
I know he has the Mirage in the back pocket. That's one thing I've seen him play. He played it at the Royale.
You think he's going to pull it out here?
He could.
It's been a bit.
The Queen 9 was working out super well, though, too.
It worked out super well, I think, because of the stage we were on, which was Brawlhalla.
Yeah.
I don't think it worked out super well here on Apocalypse.
No.
As long as Impala takes Brawlhalla away from him, I think he might just be best going back to what is tried and true on the Orion.
Yeah.
And I think he's thinking about that right now, because that's going to be a tough call. All right, it's the Mirage that you said. Donatello. Epic crossover with Mirage. So we've got Scythe and Spear coming out here. So Spear's been, you know what, Sgrape truly is
Catching
Stingray,
the dodge.
now that I think about it, right?
Yeah.
I think about them as Lance players, and then all they do is play a Spear.
Yeah.
But in this case, the Mirage very unique to Sgrape's play style here. One of the few players that's willing to actually lock in the Donatello. I respect it. Here we go. Game number 4 on Miami Dome.
I mean, he's putting in work here. Has Impala in the orange and has barely been touched. Ground pound.
Oh, you know, Sandstorm's idea against Kaya as well was also the side. What an awesome pickup. The neutral gets him. And this is as dominant as the first stock as it was in game number 1. Remember, game number 1, he lost that.
Yeah.
So we gotta be a little wary here. Let's see what Impala's going to answer with back. He had a crazy 0 to knockout edge guard last time, but that's a lot harder to do when you're against the Scythe. And Sgrape can't be touched. What is this, Phil?
Yeah, this is crazy. But I mean, you can't count Impala out. He's made pretty crazy comebacks against Sgrape so far.
Yeah.
But
I'm waiting for him to win neutral more than twice, because
Sgrape is just dominating right now.
Okay. Silas coming through.
Oh.
Falls with Sair. Down air comes through. Weapon throw. Catches the jump, I think. Has to dodge back. D-Light ground pound. He's up 3 stocks to 1. Sgrape may have found the answer to Impala because he wins this. It's game 5. There's no more switcheroo there.
I mean, he's only an orange here. This could be a 3-stock.
I thought it was going to be another nair. He got the spot dodge read, but he went for the gravity cancel end light instead. Guarding that weapon. Putting out a wall of end lights. D-Light back to the stage. Chase dodge is right underneath Impala. Looking for that dare to pick him up. And Impala uses that dash pivot cancel. Goes back to center stage, but not being able to do anything with the movement. And it's going to take a lot more neutral airs from the boat before that knocks out off the top. That side stick will do it. First stock taken from Impala.
First stock.
Can you do 2 more?
We'll see. I mean, Sgrape has been playing fantastic right now on the Mirage. And he hasn't even, really even used Spear at all. It's just been the Scythe. But Impala,
No, okay, end light, nair, side air. Doesn't get the landing. Oh, can he get the nair? No, Impala goes to the gravity cancel neutral signature. Sgrape doesn't punish. There's one neutral light, doesn't get the nair afterwards. If he drifted a little bit further, he could have, but that nair will connect. Does he go off stage? You should. You've got 2 stocks to 1. Pressure Impala. He's off stage and wall slip. Side light hits. Puts it that down light, neutral light, side air. Impala off the side of the stage, goes all the way out there. Dare and nair, both would be fantastic, but no, he's just going to play a patient game here, continue hitting Impala on his way back to the stage, goes for the recovery, doesn't get anything else afterwards, and Impala manages to make it back.
Okay. Sgrape has to be careful here.
Yeah.
He has 2 stocks to play with, though.
Oh, but the way that Sgrape's playing feels a little he's got a little trepidation.
It's calmed down.
He's calmed down, but he's also playing a little too careful, I think.
Yeah,
Impala was vulnerable on the side of the stage there. He's up 2 stocks to 1 in orange, and yet Impala somehow makes it back and takes the stock. It's now 1 stock to 1. Can Sgrape finish off this stock? Scythe picked up. Let's see what he can do. He's looking for that side air. That's it. Okay.
Perfect.
JV2. Wow. Sgrape has run the gauntlet with all of his picks, and you said he had the Mirage in the back pocket, and he brought it out, and it looked dominant. If we looked at the stats there, I feel like it's like 526 damage on Scythe, maybe like 40 on Spear. It was
it was
not even
domination
touched.
on Scythe.
There's that D-like I didn't even realize that he spot dodged.
Yeah,
that was the Spear nair, and then canceled the dodge into a gravity cancel downlight to get the ground pound. That's actually incredible.
Yeah, that was great. Just a great performance there from Sgrape right now, and We're going to the game 5 versus Impala.
We're going to game 5 against Impala, and it's Sgrape. What? And it's on Brawlhalla. Okay,
Wow.
here we go. Impala, though, with the cosmetic switch. We saw what happened last time. It gets a little tough.
Although it didn't work.
It didn't work.
It
didn't work last time. We got reverse 3-stock last time. So let's see what happens here. Sgrape opening it up with the spear into the scythe. Weapons starving there, at least attempted to. And Impala picks up the bow, one Sarah, D-Light neutral light, goes for the recovery. Sgrape tries the reversal. Gets hit by the dare. It's so back and forth.
Oh,
but that
the
down
D-Sig.
almost just knocks out on its own.
And it feels like Impala's figured something out here.
He can't land. D-Light recovery, that's it. Sgrape spent that entire stock trying to get back to the ground and never touched it.
Yeah, you're right.
He literally needs iframes and a sidekick to be able to get back there.
That is the first time he's touched the ground. Like, he did not touch the ground that stock. That was crazy.
Yeah, and now Impala's trying to get that juggle happening once again, but Sgrape says, no, it's my turn, unless Impala covering the ground with these downlights. That's not safe. No dodge there, but Impala doesn't get the best punish in the world. Can Sgrape answer back? He's already at the same amount of damage as Impala. D-Light Sider will put him off stage. He's got to go for something risky here, and that was risky. Nair, recovery. Oh, he goes for the Sarah instead, and Impala just waits it out. Down sync doesn't hit stack, and a D-Light. Oh, side-light, D-Light, end-light. That's so much damage, Phil.
Yeah, it's feeling like Impala's running away with it right now.
Okay,
dash into the D-Sig, though.
Yeah, that is really tight timing there as
Sgrape
well.
needs something huge here. Gonna stick with the spear.
Favoring spear. I'm surprised by that. I thought he would go for the scythe. Weapon spawn comes in. D-Light ground pound. Max damage from Impala there. D-Light Cider and D-Light recovery would just do it here. Another sidelight. Dodges through. D-Light Cider.
Yep.
Tournament stock for Sgrape.
Yeah.
We've seen him get these 3-stock leads, though.
Yeah,
we know he could do it.
We've seen him do it on the first stock, but not on the last yet.
He caught him out of iframes. Impala is just dominating the skies here. Endlight after endlight, N-Sig after N-Sig, down air lands. Sidelight waits it out with that cider. Caught him on that wake up. And the side sig disarms him. Sgrape getting destroyed here from the last stock. Does he have a chance? Impala now with this spear. Hits him with the endlight. Oh, the weapon throw hits, and Sgrape trying to get back in the stage. D-Light side air. Weapon throw forces him down. Impala goes out. No, doesn't get the edge guard there. Down to could be the finisher there, and he's just throwing the weapons off the stage. He just doesn't want Sgrape to pick up anything. Oh, landed there. No dodge. Weapon throw. Doesn't get the downer as well. Sgrape just can't get back on the stage. Recovery hits, and that's it off the top. Impala with a dominant 2-stock in game number 5. Secures top 4 here at Dreamhack Valencia and gets closer to not having that new record low placement for that lands. Right? We were talking about that. Lowest he's ever placed at a LAN was 3rd.
Yep.
And that was the last LAN that he went to. Now the lowest he could possibly place now is 4th. But he's going for that win. He wants to be able to get that PR1 back before going into BCX.